We finally made it. After thousands of years of dreaming about it, we arrived at the future. But here's the thing no one expected. It doesn't feel like the future. It feels like the end. Look around, open any newsfeed. AI is coming for your job. Doesn't matter if you're a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. There will be a machine that does it better, faster, cheaper. Deepfakes are making it impossible to know what's real. Your own eyes can't be trusted anymore. And that phone in your hand, the one you check 100 times a day, it's feeding you exactly what keeps you scrolling. Fear, outrage, anxiety. The algorithm isn't broken, it's working perfectly, because fear is the product. You click on one scary headline and suddenly, that's all you see. Your feed becomes a mirror reflecting your worst fears back at you, over and over. But what if you're only seeing half the picture? What if the question isn't whether change is coming, but whether this is the end or the beginning? Let me take you somewhere. The year is 1900. If you wanted to build wealth back then, your options were almost non-existent. You could open a small shop in your town, sell goods to a few hundred people, maybe a few thousand if you were lucky. To actually get rich, you needed ships, factories, armies of workers. You needed to move physical products across continents. The barrier wasn't just high, it was almost impossible to climb. But here's what's interesting. That shopkeeper, the one with the small store and modest income, he was content. Not because he had enough, but because he couldn't see what else existed. Ignorance was peace. And that era, it wasn't peaceful either. World War I devastated an entire generation. The Great Depression crushed economies. World War II changed the face of civilization. Every generation has faced a moment where it felt like the world was ending. And every time on the other side of that chaos came acceleration. The waves. 1980. A young man named Bill Gates has a crazy idea, a computer in every home. People laughed. Why would anyone need a computer at home? These machines were expensive, slow. You needed technical skills just to turn them on. No colors, no graphics, just blinking cursors and cryptic commands. The experts said it would never happen. Fast forward to the 90s. The internet arrives. Suddenly everyone wants a website. The dot-com boom explodes. People believed they could put up a web page and become millionaires overnight. They were right. They were just 30 years too early. 2007. Steve Jobs walks onto a stage and holds up a small device. 3 things in one, he said. A phone, a computer, the internet, all in your pocket. The competition laughed. BlackBerry, Nokia, Microsoft. They called it a toy. Too expensive. No keyboard. It would never work. Where are they now? These are the waves. They come in cycles. And every single time the majority misses them. They're too busy looking at what is instead of what's becoming. November 2022, a new tool is released to the public, ChatGPT. 3 years ago, it was experimental, clunky, limited. Today, it's stable, it's powerful, and it's accessible to anyone with an internet connection. This is the wave, right now, not 5 years from now, not 10, now. But most people, they're still focused on the fear. Will AI take my job? Can I trust what I see online? Is technology making us worse? They're asking the wrong questions. The real question is, what can you create with these tools? Think about this. For the first time in human history, almost everyone on the planet is connected. Billions of people with devices in their pockets, with the ability to send and receive money instantly. With access to knowledge that used to be locked in universities and libraries. That shopkeeper in 1900, his entire market was his village. Your market, it's the entire world. Now let me tell you what this is really about. It's not about getting rich. Not really. It's about freedom. Most people spend their entire lives in a cycle: school, job, bills, retirement. They have eyes but never really see. They have a body on this incredible planet but never truly explore it. And yes, AI might become better than human doctors at detecting disease, better than lawyers at finding precedents, better than engineers at solving technical problems. So what? That doesn't mean you can't study medicine for the pure wonder of understanding the human body. It doesn't mean you can't learn law as a philosophy of how societies organize themselves. These fields don't lose their beauty just because machines can do the mechanical parts. But here's what changes. You get to choose. You get to learn for the joy of learning instead of the pressure of earning. So here's where we stand. The future is here, and you have a choice. You can keep scrolling through the fear, keep watching the world through an algorithm designed to keep you anxious and paralyzed. Or you can see the wave, the same wave that Bill Gates saw in the 80s, that Steve Jobs saw in 2007, that a few people always see while the majority laughs or looks away. The tools are here, the connection is here, the opportunity is here. The only question is, will you see it as the end or the beginning?